When we think of jealousy, we almost give it this negative connotation. We think of maybe a high school and all the insecurities that came out and all the drama that came from it because of all this negative talk behind other people's backs. But actually, jealousy can be a very positive and transformative tool if used in the correct way. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about what I've discovered on my journey. And if you apply this, you're going to transform your jealousy too. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Michaela, and I help people heal their trauma and live more expansive lives. Jealousy is one of the most hijacking emotions that we can feel. It takes us out of the present moment. We're angry, we're bitter, anxious, and takes us away from everything that is important to us. I know for women, we compare ourselves to other women that might be walking down the street. Look at her butt, look at her legs, look at her physique. She's on point. Her makeup, her brows, everything looks so good. So what does that say about me? I know with men, they deal with the same thing. Look at his arms, look at how cut he is. And we always internalize it like, why can't I look that way? I just watched this video on social media, and it was basically saying that we're always comparing ourselves to these social media images and these still images, and we're always trying to chase what somebody else looks like. And then we never see ourselves. We never see what other people see. We never see the look of love on our faces when we're in love with somebody. We never see the joy that life brings us. We never see when we're enjoying food and it's not as disgusting as we think we actually look. We're actually beautiful, beautiful souls, and we only see the still image of us. We see a one horrible picture and we say that's us, instead of realizing that there's so much more to us than just our aesthetics, right? I know aesthetics is a big one for jealousy, but it can also come out in social circles. If somebody is part of a cool social circle, we feel like, oh, well, I'm not part of it. So what does that say about me? It always comes back to us and how we feel about ourselves. If somebody gets that car that we've been wanting or the house we've been wanting, like, damn, well, you know, and then we have these ideas that, oh, they got it easier than me, or they had the golden spoon handed to them. And never do we realize that maybe that person put in a lot of work that they didn't talk about. Maybe they didn't go to those social events because they were so busy working on their life that nothing else mattered to them. But we didn't see that. All we saw was the success, and we got jealous, right? It comes with money and it comes with employment. Sometimes other employees, we think we deserve the raise, and instead we didn't get it. And so it creates this distance between us. One big thing about jealousy for me is age. I know that when I was in high school, jealousy was so prominent. And honestly, even after high school, you know, I lived in San Diego, and I'd see all these girls and everybody going out and enjoying their lives. And I was a mom by the time I was 18, and I was very overweight, and I had to work so hard to get that weight off. And I just felt super, super insecure. And it wasn't until my later years and learning the lessons that I had to learn in order to kind of grow out of it. And now it's like feeling more secure about where I am, and I'm so focused on what I'm actually doing that I don't even pay attention to what other people are achieving. If I see a friend achieve something, it's exciting for me. It really is. But at the same time, I'm so focused on where I'm going and who I am and why, like, improving myself, that it's almost like I don't have time to feel jealous in that sense. And I still feel jealous to this day. If I said that I don't feel jealousy, that's a lie. You know, that's not reality. These emotions are super normal human emotions. But as we get older and we learn the lessons and we become more secure with ourselves, that jealousy piece just kind of drops away. If you're watching this video, you're probably trying to find a solution to why you feel jealousy, how to help yourself so that way you can live a better life. And I know for me, I notice something and I try to tackle it, and I notice something and I try to tackle it. Spirituality, that's what it's brought for me. And sometimes the best reminder that I can give to myself is to, just like when you're meditating, they say, to watch these thoughts like it's on a cloud. And so, you think this girl has better legs than I do, right? And just allow that thought to come, notice it, and let it go. Instead of attaching yourself to, why do I feel this way? I need to tackle this so I don't feel like this and so that I don't scare other people away. Take all those thoughts and let it flow on that cloud. And just take that back seat and realize like, oh, that was a weird thought. Oh, I see this. And as we take that back seat, our bodies are trying to bring us back to homeostasis as fast as we can. What really triggers us is when we get so lost on that rabbit hole of like, I need to tackle this and I need to feel better. And instead, just let it go in a sense. Just like a pencil, we can have the pencil in our hand and we can drop it and we can let it go. And we can do it with those thoughts. It's only the attachment to those thoughts that actually bring us more pain and suffering. At the core root of jealousy, there's this idea that if somebody else gets something, then I can't get it. Meaning that there's not enough in this world for the both of us. And if I try to manipulate it in a sense by talking crap about you or by thinking negatively about you, that somehow dictates the way that your success ends up. And instead, all that does is show the universe that we're living in a state of lack, saying that she got something that I can't have, therefore I'm living in this perpetual state of self-pity and feeling like there's not enough. And instead, how we transform that is realizing that we're all connected. And when we celebrate somebody else's victory and we consciously make the decision to say, you know what, damn, like I wanted that too. And you can acknowledge that feeling like I wanted that too. And at the same time, when you get something that you want, I'm so excited for you. Practice feeling excited for them and realize that by you celebrating your victory or their victory, you're celebrating your victory too. You know that whatever is meant for you is coming your way. And maybe there's a lesson that you need to learn to work hard towards that goal. So that way, when that you get to that desired result, that you'll actually respect it, that you're not just going to throw it away, that you're going to do whatever you can to keep it and to respect this gift, this special prize from the universe that was gifted to you, instead of having something come so easily that you wouldn't even respect. Sometimes there's lessons in all of this to become the person that we need to be in order to receive, to be in that receival mode. And when we celebrate somebody else's victory, we're just showing the universe that much more that we're ready for this, that this interconnectedness, that you're celebrating your victory, actually, when you're celebrating their victory. Our ego wants to separate us. It wants to hold us back and to cast hate on other people so that way we can feel inferior, so that way we can feel better about ourselves, which is all just a trap. So just notice that ego, notice it, allow it to be there. We can't fight it. We can't get rid of it, but just notice that ego. And still anyways, try your best to celebrate the victory and realize that just because somebody else got something that you wanted doesn't mean that you can't get it. Yours is coming too. It is. We just got to be patient and we got to learn along the way. Jealousy is actually showing us that there is something that we want, that there's a desire. The universe is bringing us all these signs all the time. And when we feel jealousy, maybe it's triggering something. Maybe there's something lacking in our life that we actually want. And when we see somebody succeed, maybe that could be used as inspiration instead of tearing them down. Maybe we could see that that person got that house. Like, dang, if you can do it, I can do it too. Because if we're all interconnected, that person isn't any more special, isn't any more smarter, isn't anything. We have all the tools we need within ourselves to accomplish and achieve and to gain anything that we want in this world. It's just a matter of, really, are we going to put in that time and dedication? So if we start to use this jealousy as a form of inspiration instead, and to realize that, thank you, jealousy, you're actually showing me what I want out of life. And thank you, jealousy, because you're actually inspiring me. This person can inspire me to become a better version of myself. So to wrap this up, Just remember that there is abundance in this world for all of us. And just because we see somebody succeeding doesn't mean that we won't succeed too. Just because we see somebody's body looks better than ours doesn't mean that ours isn't beautiful too. There's abundance for everybody. And what is meant to happen will happen. The universe is always trying to bring us that which we want, or even better, if we allow it to. But when we feel this resistance, we actually block ourselves. Change your perspective from somebody succeeding. Instead of letting it be jealousy, let it be inspiration. Let that fuel you to make those changes, to do what you need to do to achieve that in your own life. And last but not least, just detach and notice. Notice those thoughts coming, notice them leaving. Notice the emotions that well up and notice them going. When you do this, your body is going to take you back to homeostasis. If you try that, you'll be surprised at how easy it is to actually let go. This video is a part of a 6-video series all about abandonment wounds and how to help yourself through it. If this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. It'll give you a notification when I come out with new videos, as well as it helps my channel out. I can't wait to see you in one of my next videos. Bye.